Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today we are going to work on the Try It Tuesday video, and I've never tried this before. So I have used soft pastels before. These are the Arrtx 48 soft pastels that they just came out with, but I've never drawn and colored my own page before. So I have quickly sketched out a little bit of a lighthouse scene here, and we're going to color this in with the soft pastels. So let's hope it does not turn out like a horrible, horrible mess. I'm going to tip you up here so that it's comfortable for me to work on. To be honest, I'm a little bit freaked out by this because I have never done this before. Now with the soft pastels, I am going to put on a glove so that I can blend the soft pastels and everything else with my hands without making too much of a mess on myself. When I used these earlier, when I did the test picture for them, I did find that the soft pastel in certain colors do stain. And I did actually stain some clothes with them. So be very careful when using these pastels, especially the greens. Just saying. All right, so I'm just going to put these on. I'm not worried about ripping them at the back side. I just don't want my hands all covered in pastel. Got the gloves on. Okay, so let's start on the background first. And we're going to start with iron blue, which should be this one. So as you can see, you end up with it everywhere. So I'm going to start about here with the iron blue. Now this is going to be our skyline. Like that. And then we're just gonna move that all up into the, sorry about the movements. Like so. Now we're going to take the black. Now there is no true black. But there is a soft black which will work just fine. And we're going to go through connecting it to that blue. Now we may go through and add some more of that blue here as well. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to push this in to those areas, connecting it into that blue. I'm using the gray toned paper for this. And like I said, I'm just going to rub this around, getting it all spread out. So the pastel itself seems to be smooth enough that I can actually just rub it right into the paper, getting a very smooth surface on that paper, which is great. I will need to wash my desk. I'm going to take the what I have on my hand here and try to just fill in a little bit up here. Now we're not going to go into that area because it is where the light is going to shine. But we are going to go in the back side down here. Like so. All right. Again, we're just going to take our finger and we're just going to blend that in. Bringing that up to the edge. Like so. And once we get the sky done, then we can start working on the other areas. It's best to work at your furthest away and then move on to the closer up. Okay, so I'm going to move this over here and shake it off. Like so. I'm going to take off these gloves and I'm going to grab a paper towel because the gloves, though they are working beautifully, are holding on to quite a bit of the pastel, which we don't want. So we're going to take a paper towel and we're going to clean up the surface here. Now that we've got some of the larger areas done, and grab a paper towel and clean some of this up as well. Just cleaning up the black areas because that's going to be our misty area. All right, now I'm going to take this light gray and we're going to place it over here and up here. For all of our rocks, like so. Just going to blend that in. Now this I want to be misty, so I'm just going to bring that up into it, like so. Then we're going to take our white, and we're going to add some white into this area here. Making it a little misty there. Like so. This is just making a big old mess at this point. Now for our lighthouse, we're going to follow the lines that I put down. Fill those in first. Like so. And then up here as well. And up here. And then we're going to blend that in. Smoothing that out a little. Not worried about going over the lines too much because it's just going to enhance the ghostly appearance there. And I'm just going to dab that up a little. Now we're going to take our gray and we're going to go down the edges. Like so. Putting that shadow back in. And then we can take the white again. Now, I have never done this before, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. And to tell you the truth, I'm not liking the way that it's turning out at this point. But I'm really very particular on how things look for me. And I really do appreciate the difference between, say, colored pencils and the pastels. So right now I'm just putting in that line for the light. And then the yellow. Now that picked up that. I don't want that picking up that. But that's okay. And then we're going to drag that into the night sky there. And try not to pick up too much of the black. We don't want to pick up the black, but we want to have that misty kind of a look. All right, now for our watercolors. We're going to start with this one here. And then we're going to go to this one here. Try not to touch the black. that in, creating that horizon line, getting in underneath the rocks there. Then we're going to take this one, getting lighter and lighter as we get to the shore. And then this one here. The one thing about chalk pastels is it can be extremely messy, but that's the point of Try It Tuesday, is to make a mess. All right. Now I'm going to start bringing that over top of the land here. Mix that in up here. Now I'm going to take a clean piece of paper towel, and we're just going to start blending that all together. Don't want it to pick up so much of it. It's picking up a lot of it, and I don't want that. So I'm going to use my finger again, just to put some of that back in, like so. All right, so there we have our water. Like so. Then we're going to put in our sand. So I need this color here, I think. Maybe. Yeah, let's use this one for the sand that goes into the water. And then we're going to take this one here. For the rest of the sand. Bring that down into there. And we're going to start adding some greens. All right. This one feels a little scritchy. It's not laying down as smoothly as the other ones did. Yeah, I'm not liking the way this is laying down at all. And all it's doing is really getting all over me and not the page, which is not the point of it. All right, so we're going to blend that in. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be coating as nicely. Almost like the pigment is grainy. Don't like it. Don't like grainy pigment. And then we're going to take this one. Like so. And then we're just going to take our finger and we're just going to start blending that together. Like that. Now we're going to take our page and we're going to drop it over here and shake it off a little. Get rid of some of that green. And then we're going to take our gray. We're just going to map out the stones that are in here. Like so. Alright. Now we're going to clean up that a little bit. Then we're going to take our yellow and we're going to put a little bit of it down there. And then this one. And we're just going to blend that out. And we're going to take our yellow, make sure there's no black on it. this one here. And this is why I don't like doing this. All right, so I'm going to go through and make sure that I clean up what I can. I'm going to soften those edges on the reflection on the water. I'm going to take a red and we're going to put it at the top of the beacon. Like so. Blend in that yellow. Like so. All right, so there we have our lighthouse over water done with the Arrtx soft pastels. And as you can see, it's a messy process. I've never done this before and cannot say that I will ever do this again. But I was able to take a basic sketching and create a nice picture. So give it a try. You know, if you have a set of pastels, the Arrtx seem to be very nice pastels. However, I did find a couple, well, I found one green especially, that were very, very scratchy, where it didn't feel that they were blending very nicely, like it was a little bit grainy. Other than that, you know, the Arrtx soft pastels seem to do a fantastic job with this. So there we have it. That is my Try It Tuesday. I tried the soft pastels and doing an entire picture just from scratch, from a little bit of a rough sketch of my own. And that's what we have. All right, guys, with that, I would like to say thank you all very much for watching. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.